Hello friends, my name is Masud. Today we shall discuss about a topic, the parametric estimation. Friend, today's topic is very interesting, especially if you have interest in project management or you are planning to give exam or PMP in near future. So let's start, friend. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well, so that my videos can reach to you, and also you can follow me on the Facebook page as well. Friend, parametric estimation is basically a technique of project management which is we used for estimation of a project. Whenever we are implementing a project, two main questions are there: that how much time is required to complete a project and how much cost is required to complete a project. So to answer these two questions, the duration of a project and the cost or budget required for a project, we can use a estimation technique, parametric estimation. So when there are two words, parametric estimation means estimation of a project, that how much time is required and how much cost is required, and the parametric means that it is based on parameters. Now what does it mean by parameter? That it involves some formula, some calculation. For example, you can think that, for example, it takes 1 minute to hammer a shingle on a roof, for example. So it will take an hour in 60 shingles to the roof. For example, if one hammer shingle take 1 minute, so that means if you have to hammer 60 shingles if required, so obviously it will take 1 hour or 60 minutes. So basically it's a formula. Okay, so it's just a very simple example, that if one hammer shingle take 1 minute, so obviously 60 shingles will take 60 minutes or 1 hour. So this type of formulation or this type of parametric estimation is used in parameter. Then for example, to keep it simple, let's say you are building a dog house, for example, and after researching you recognize that a total area of 5 feet material and labor cost is $100 is required. Okay, so the current area for the dog house you want to build is 10 feet. First divide 100 by 5, which is the cost of the historical model in total area. That gives you 20. Now you multiply by 20 by the size of the current space for the dog house, which is 10. That gives you 200. The new dog house will cost approximately $200 to build, which is the parametric estimation. So this is an example that how we can use the parametric estimation. The advantages of parametric estimation: first one is it is very accurate. Accuracy means that because you are using the historical data and also you are using the parametric estimation parameters or calculations, so it is very accurate. Next is that it is flexible. Flexible means that this model has been established, you can use it for similar projects as well. Okay, like for example, you use the parametric estimation for e-commerce project, so similar e-commerce project you can use again the parametric estimation as well, the time and cost as well. Usefulness, that means parametric estimation is useful for stakeholders, team members and customers, who are all more likely to be on board with your estimates, knowing that it rests on past evidence. The disadvantages of parametric estimations are it relies on data quality. That means if the data is not accurate, so obviously the calculation will also be wrong as well. So the data quality is very important. Then again it ignores certain types of tasks. For example, if you are writing a code, so software in writing a code, it is not a good idea to use it is not a good idea to use parametric estimation, because it is not suitable parametric estimation to use for intangible output such as coding. Parametric estimation is not going to work. Time consuming, it is also a disadvantage of parametric estimation, because see, it requires a lot of effort, time and calculation and study of historical data. So that means it is time consuming, it requires time. So if you want to do the parametric estimation, if you want to do the estimation on early basis, like you have less time, so it is not a good idea to use parametric estimation, because it will take time to do the estimation, and it is a negative, you can say a disadvantage of parametric estimation, that it is a time consuming effort. If you compare the parametric estimation with the analogous estimation is the estimation which is again based on the estimation for time and cost, but in the analogous estimation we compare it with past projects and do the analysis, do the estimation based on our historical information about past project. Based on the information available for past project, we estimate the project in terms of time and cost. So analogous estimation, the project manager will break down the project into tasks or deliverables and match them with similar tasks completed in past project. The estimate will be based on the actual for these past project. However, in the parametric estimation, the project manager will break down the project into subcomponents, usually a deliverable, and match them with the appropriate equation to obtain the estimate. Here friend, one thing notice, in the parametric estimation, we both parametric and analogous, both estimations are based on the historical data. Historical data means the projects which are completed in the past. For example, if we just take as an example of e-commerce solution, e-commerce solution, like 6 months before you have completed a project. So if you are using the historical information, what you would do, you will notice that before 6 months ago you implement a e-commerce solution, it will take around 6 months to implement, for example, and for example $100,000 was the cost, for example. So based on that you can do the estimation. You can, if you are using the analogous estimation, you will think that this project is more complex than the previous project or not, and based on that you can do the analogous estimation. But if you are using the parametric estimation, you will again use the same concept of historical information about the project which we done in the past, but you will use some calculation, you will use some formula, you will use some equation to calculate the duration of a project, that how much time is required and how much cost or budget is required. So the difference between analogous and parametric, that means both parametric and analogous are based on the concept on the availability of historical projects data in terms of time and cost, but parametric estimation use an equation to calculate the duration and cost, and the analogous estimation doesn't use the any formula, or you can say any parameters or equation to calculate the time and cost. So this is a very basic difference between the parametric and the analogous estimation. So friend, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for watching the video.